Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Evolution Astro. We are in the numerology series number 1. Today we will discuss the second number, that is number 8 in numerology. People born on dates 8th, 17th, 26th of any month, any year fall under this psychic number. So like 8, 17 is 7 plus 1 sums up to 8. 26 is 6 plus 2 again 8. So all these are people who have that vibration of number 8 since they are born on these dates. Okay, let's go further. We have number 8 is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is it's a dry and a very slow moving planet. Okay, so the characteristics of Saturn are well observed in number 8 people. Let's look at some of the key characteristics. So we have the number 8 people. They have really good confidence and determination. They have an aura of mystery around them. And we look they are also like most of the millionaires and billionaires. They are born on these. They are born on the number 8, so they tend to have a good wealth, power, and good incoming gains. They are mostly misunderstood by friends and relatives, especially by their father's side. From their father's side, I mean, they are very hardworking, honest, and excellent integrity. They have a strong personality, so this makes difficult for people to have them around. Strong willpower, and they have a serious nature. This serious nature helps them to accomplish all the projects that they undertake. Their life is full of struggles to achieve their goals. We find that there are fighters, there are politicians, the CEOs, the bankers, scientists born under this number. Okay, going down the line, they have pretty good leadership skills and organizational abilities. They are calm, they are fearful, and they are even timid. They have a sort of toughness or tenacity, strongness, and an executive ability. Good judgment when they make judgment, they really make a good judgment. Good management skills, administration skills, and they are very ambitious. They are also, we can depend on them. They are quite reliable. They have this ability to handle, the big projects. They are not lucky. They need to work very hard, very hard, for money and for position. These do not come easily to them. We have also found that, they live at extremes. Either they are at a height of success or they are like great failures. They can be like on either sides. So this depends. It depends on their judgment, on what judgment they make, how they judge the people, how they judge the events. So it's based on that. After a lot of struggle during their lifetime, as it goes on, they gain this inner awareness which makes them good leaders. Yes, we have also seen them in printing, vocations like printing, publishing of magazines, management levels, the sports. We have seen them in cricket. Many, I think, famous cricket players in India team born on this number 8. They have excellent self-control, philosophical, and they do not like to take subordinate positions. Sometimes they are hard to live with, because unless they are able to adjust, and they are sometimes they're like quite demanding as well. They are all workaholics. They just keep working all the time. Okay, so they have a slow luck in their life. So that means this helps them to develop strength with time and overcome obstacles. So their patience, their endurance gets developed to a greater level. They have a good built body, broad shoulders. You could easily make out, this is number 8 when you look at them. They have a square cut jaws, and the eyes would be deep, buried inside sockets. When you look at them, they look very confused, like they look quite confused when you look at them. So it's like easy to identify them. Okay, and they have a lot of limitations, like I'll eat only so much. You give them extra rice or extra chapati, they stick to their limit. And even if they have some bad habits, or if they are drinking, they will have again a limit. Okay, we just take one drink, we'll not take more than that. So that's a good thing which they have. They tend to comb their hair backwards, and with age they're quite wise, right? They went through so many obstacles. So with age they become good idea givers. So we have seen, like, with old age they become quite cranky as well sometimes. That's another side of it. Okay, so they're like neatly, they believe in dressing very neatly. Okay, and they help a lot. They help people, and it happens that they get backstabbed by the very people whom they helped. And I think it more from the father side relatives we have seen this happening. So I think it's good they do not lend money. So when they lend money, sometimes the money doesn't come back. Okay, so it happens quite often. So good not do that. Okay, we have the speech. They're not very diplomatic. They are like point blank. They say what they want. They tell the facts straight away on the face of the person. So this makes a lot of enemies. They make a lot of enemies in their life because of this quality. And they have a preference. It's like they would like to drive 4-wheelers, rather than 2-wheelers. And they learn from all their ups and downs in their life. So the first part is more of ups and downs. Like, I think up to the age of 35 is like the first part, and then later we can say the second part. So they learn from all the ups and downs in the first part, and their second half is more better than the first half, and they are seen quite strong in the second half. They could withstand any type of storm. They like to own big businesses, and they build these businesses very well. In that business they want to have the best possible of everything, and they like to build the best products. If they are product owners or product managers, they want to build the best products. They happen to be more in lead positions, where they would want to take control of everything under them and make decisions so that things are going their way. So in old age they maintain a good health, and they seem to be strong as well in the old age. And it's also seen that the spouse of these people could be quite dominating. So number 8 can be considered like they are more controlled by the spouses. Okay, so we have we can say like they're like very well disciplined, and at times they could be very very lazy, too lazy. That's also again one of their characteristics, though not quite often, but yes, could find them lazy. And excellent delegation skills, very good in delegating orders, and the personality is quite charming, a magnetic personality, so you sort of get attracted easily to them. And when they work, they give 200% to their work. They want things to be just done and be perfect. So this adds quite a lot of slowness to their work. So this makes them too slow, and they are very mentally they are very strong, right? So when they speak, they have very good control over their words, and they choose their words very carefully. Their language is very perfect, so quite authoritative. They are trendsetters, so sometimes they set up the trend and the trend gets followed. So they are good trends. They don't follow the trend, they set the trend and then the trend will get followed. Okay. And they have this extremeness, like if they love to the core, even if they hate to the core. So they have that extremist behavior there. And at times we have seen like they're like quite insensitive, they are like uncompassionate, and they are again like helpful to their friends. Like when they are needed, they are there. They like to help their friends, so they are there. Okay. And good intuition levels, they could before anything happens, they could sense it quite easily, right? And they're smart, very good creativity skills as well. Okay, so we have okay, going further. Okay, the next section, we have certain karmic lessons. So karmic lessons are, we are giving these lessons that if you do this, this is going to improve you as a person. It's going to improve your life. So it's going to make things better for the people ruled by number 8. So one thing is, so they have a characteristic, like you could, if you go and challenge them, they will just take the challenge, and they get challenged, they'll show that yes, we can take the challenge and we can do it. We can do what they'll do the things, right? So one of the karmic lessons is they should not accept all the challenges. Okay, and they should have a control over the amount of challenges they are accepting, and they have this trust. They don't trust people easily, so they should learn how to trust friends and subordinates. Okay. And the overworking, the workaholic characteristic, which we discussed some time back, so they should not undertake work beyond one's capacity. Okay. And they shouldn't get into a lot of arguments. They should express their ideas clearly and abstain from talking more, and widen the circle of, I think very less friends. They should widen their circle of friends and acquaintances. They should reduce dependency for help on friends and relatives, as initially it would look fine, but later then they would back out, so they wouldn't get the help what they were expecting and get disappointed. At times they have been quite like revengeful. They hold their grudges for years together, so they should drop this habit of being revengeful, holding the grudges, and that's not good for their liver as well. They should just bring them down, right? And They are kind, very kind people, friendly. Okay, and they need to develop. This is something really important. They need to have a cheerful outlook and not look so gloomy, serious, sober. No, they should put on a good smiling face and see how much ever they could be active. Be active, avoid the laziness. So they tend to attracted towards intoxicants. So they should avoid drugs, and they should avoid intoxicants. Okay, so they sort of brood over the past. So yeah, avoid looking back at past and brooding over it, and you have many imaginary fears. So don't have them. Don't have these imaginary fears around you. So I think the key thing is conquering your own nature. So with a lot of these ups, downs, hurdles, whatever we have seen, they learn about themselves. At a stage of life, they have conquered themselves. So they need to reach there. They need to conquer their own nature. And yes, they need to avoid partnership. A partnership doesn't work. They could be a head of the business, they could be CEO, but partnership as such doesn't work fine for them. And they should learn good money management as well. So that's another karmic lesson. Okay, let's look at this particular slide. So we have some interesting things here. Okay, so certain countries like China, they consider number 8 very lucky. So if you see this screen, the Beijing 2008 Olympics, okay, the opening ceremony commenced exactly at 8 minutes 8 seconds past 8 p.m. on 8th August in the 8th month, 8th year of the 21st century. So there are places where this number is considered very lucky. Like if you see like this car having a number plate, so many 8s in the number, so all are like 8s. So this number sells for a very high price. So people like to see that they're so they are talking about the lucky side. And apart from the Vedic part, we're looking at like other countries, and we see that how people like to have door number 8. They want to have a spouse of number 8. They want to get married on number 8. So it happens. So it's supposed to be a good number, right, in some place. So I think it has its own the way there's a way of looking at it. It has both the sides as well, right? So yeah, it's overall, I think, a very good, very strong and interesting number to look at. Okay, and let's go down certain celebrities. So we have our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, born number 8. You can see Dharmendra, Shilpa Shetty. So we have a cricketer. So we have I think very good number 8 personalities. There are even some scientists who are born on this particular number and who have done a lot of research. And yes, so I think that ends our session here. So a very interesting number 8 is what we looked at today. So that's all I have for you guys. So see you in the next video. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye, see you.